Somehow, some way, this isn't true. I don't know how. I don't know what universe that we have traveled to, but this is not true in the end. The amount of times that the Brandon Aiyuk situation has changed and has not been accurate because somehow, some way, it's changed the next day. That's kind of how I look at it at this point. Anything I see about Brandon Aiyuk, I think, nope, fake news. Somehow this isn't fake news. Somehow this is true. Brandon Aiyuk, even though he was supposed to be traded 74 times this offseason, he is on the San Francisco 49ers, and he has a contract done for 4 years, $120 million, and $76 million in guarantees. This is a front-loaded contract where he gets as much money up front as possible. And, yeah, Chase is going to get paid. But, again, he'll get paid when they want to pay him. And that's just the fact of the matter is. He's going to get a lot of money, 100%. You know, you have Brandon Aiyuk get this contract just now. We have a contract with CeeDee Lamb that just happened a couple days ago. These are the only other two wide receivers that, you know, needed contracts. And guess what? Both of them were on contract year. Both of them had 1 year left on contract. And they both got paid because they were both, you know, about to, not have a contract. Chase has 2 years left, right? Again, as I said many times in my videos, Chase is going to get paid. There's no doubt about it. Mike Brown himself has said that, you know, they're going to bend over backwards to make sure that Jamar Chase gets paid. And I truly believe that. You know, you don't let Jamar Chase, the top receiver in football, you know, you want him under contract as soon as you can get him under contract. I wish, in all honesty, they wouldn't, like, you know, twiddle their feet here and waste all this time and just pay the guy and just get it over with. I wish they would, but that's just the nature of the business, and that's just how they're going about things. But again, the guy has 2 years left on his contract, so I think that they think, hey, listen, we have time to do this, and that's kind of how they're going about it. I'm not going to say that's correct. I'm not saying I agree with how they're, you know, going about it, but it is what it is at the end of the day. But this is kind of what we've been saying, and it's very true, that the longer you wait, the higher the price tag goes. Because the longer you wait, the more players like Brandon Aiyuk here will go ahead and get signed. Or, you know, CeeDee Lamb will get signed to long-term deals. And that just adds to the price of whatever you think it's going to cost for Brandon Aiyuk. I'm sorry, for Jamar Chase. It has gone up now because of Brandon Aiyuk. And yeah, so at the end of the day, we'll have to wait and see what ends up happening with Chase. But based on what Mike Brown has said, it's not happening this year. It's going to happen next year. And it's gonna be interesting. We're going to go win the Super Bowl this year. Jamar Chase is going to be one of the best receivers in football. And then if we win the Super Bowl with Jamar Chase, and he is one of the best receivers in football, and somehow, someway, he even wins Super Bowl MVP, that contract's going to be record-setting. But again, like I said, that's kind of how the Bengals are playing ball right now, so it's going to be kind of how they go about it. I know Chase is not happy about that. Chase wants to get paid now. Again, like I said, my personal opinion is I just say pay the guy, get it over with. You know you're going to pay him anyway. But for whatever reason, it's just not working out right now for the Bengals. So, it's crazy. But part of me still doesn't believe this Brandon Aiyuk situation is even happening. Like, somehow, some way, tomorrow, we're going to say, I'm going to wake up tomorrow, and it's going to say, Brandon Aiyuk traded to the Steelers, or traded to the Commanders, or traded to the Browns. Because I've seen 1,000 headlines on trades that were already done. Trades that were already went through. Literally, guys all the way in that city, and then bam, it changes. I'm even past the fact about Jamar Chase at this point. I'm just happy this is over. I mean, this is probably the worst offseason storyline we have heard about since went through in a very long time. Like, there is nothing positive about this off-season storyline. This was frustrating, annoying, and it just was so repetitive. Like, the first time, okay, the first time this happens where, you know, he obviously goes and becomes a free agent. Or not a free agent, but the first time he potentially could be traded, okay. Second time, potentially be traded, okay. Third time, okay, that's a little much. 15th time, Lord. I never want a Brandon Aiyuk off-season storyline ever again. I don't think anyone ever asked for this, but if they did, yeah, no. We don't need a Brandon Aiyuk off-season storyline anymore because this man ruined it for everybody. Thank you guys for watching. I'll see you guys next one. Hoo day!